guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Raisa with High Society Cane Corso. I really just wanted to do these little short videos about introducing our dogs to y'all and kind of talk a little bit about why we chose them, what our plans are for them in our breeding program, and kind of just all about them. So this video right here is going to be about Miss Storm. She's our foundation female that we got, and we got her from a breeder in Texas, in Farmersville. We had been looking quite a while before we actually chose her. We were looking to see what kind of dog we wanted, what kind of look we really wanted. Well, she was really the best type. We really wanted a European line, but we didn't want to import a dog just with, like, things can just happen when you import the dog either. And then COVID was also going on during this time too. It was like at the beginning, or just kind of, we were first starting to hear about it a little bit. And really, like, her father is Dom Del Impero Maya, and he's pretty much always in the top 5 in the state of Texas right now. He's number 5. Last year, I think he was 3 or 4. We really liked his structure. Her mom is like shorter and more on the stocky side. And I knew that the end goal vision for our program was I wanted a dog that was going to be a little bit thicker in the bone structure. And with a lot of the European lines, a lot of them tend to be really skinny. But with her father being bred with Eno, which is her mom, it kind of like fixed that issue. They were a really good pairing. It was a good breeding. And so we ended up with Storm. So Storm's lines are actually from old school lines called Degli Elmi. She's definitely our stubborn baby. If every time you hear them talk about Corsos and how Corsos are going to be stubborn and they're going to test you with the dominance, like, that is definitely Storm. Our other two really aren't so much like that. And Storm's been getting it really bad because she's right now in that 15 to 18 month range, which is kind of like they're teenagers where they back chat you and don't listen and stuff like that. But I really wouldn't have it any other way. She's really a great dog. She's our little bit of a feisty mama, but she has a really good temperament. Other than being a little bit headstrong, which is fine because that's for the breed. That's how Corsos tend to be. She is absolutely so gentle with our son and with us. Like, there's a lot of dogs that you're kind of scared to feed them from the hand. And like we've never ever had that issue with her. Like, she will gently take it. She's like so graceful, athletic. But basically, in keeping her with our program, we knew that we had to find other dogs that were a little bit on the taller side, that had really good thick bone structure, that also had superb rear angulation. Her rear angulation was a lot better when she was a puppy, and then kind of as she grew, she lost quite a bit of it, which is normal. They tend to have more, and then they'll either regain it back at the end, or it'll just kind of stay how it is. So like I said, with breeding her and keeping her in our program, I knew I had to have dogs with really, really good rear angulation, almost overpronounced. And I had to have a really, really strong top line. Her top line is good, but it's just not the best of what I am striving to breed for. Another thing that I really liked about Storm was her head expression. She has a beautiful head expression. Also, she's not overly jowly. So you can kind of see her face, she almost has no jowls. Her skin is really, really tight, and that's what I like to see. I don't really prefer that almost like Neapolitan Mastiff looking where the jowls are just hanging everywhere and they're slobbering everywhere. I really personally didn't like that. So I knew in the lines that I was looking for that I was looking for dogs that didn't have that. They have a little bit, obviously, still true to Corso, but I didn't want it to be overpronounced. So as our plans for Storm, she will be hopefully bred this year and have a successful litter, probably towards more the end of the year, coming up this October. We will be getting all her health tests done soon. We are on the lookout for a stud for her, so if you'll know anybody or suggest any kennel, please comment them down below. Between all 3 of them, she's definitely our most hyper female. This girl here can run and run and run and run and never ever get tired. She's literally the Energizer Bunny. She's definitely our dog that needs to have a lot of structure, and very true to Corso, thrives on the structure. Her structure really revolving around making sure she has adequate exercise, both mental and physical exercise, some good amount of crate time and play time, and just a really well-rounded environment for her. I find that with Storm, if we kind of deviate from her schedule, then she's a little bit more pushing on the dominant. She's a little bit more stubborn those days. She's one of those dogs, like a toughie on the outside and a big teddy bear softie on the inside. She loves belly rubs and to be petted and to be snuggled on and things like that. But she's not a Velcro dog like how you see some Corsos. That's definitely more so our dog Lycan. Lycan physically wants to be touching you all the time. She's kind of not like that. She'll kind of chill in her space, and then whenever you're kind of ready for her to come over, then you can call her over, and she loves to be snuggled and things like that. But As y'all can see, she's a black brindle. She is on the smaller side, I would say, of the range of Corsos for females. She's about between, I would say, 90 to 95 pounds now, but she's a little bit on the shorter side also, and she's not as like thick in bone as how Lichen and Stripes are. You can see here she really has good muscle tone and is very athletic. We've really put a lot of thought into picking our dogs and kind of moving towards the vision that we have for our kennel, and hopefully you'll see that in just how our dogs are. We also felt it was really important to have all of our dogs trained, so we work with them pretty much every day. But anyways, y'all, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learning a little bit about our girl Storm. Until next time, bye y'all.